Hi everybody, welcome to Craft With Me Wednesday. I've got some crochet here. This is the brightest pink yarn I've ever owned. Oh my god, look at it. I started a bucket hat with it. So that's what I'm going to be working on today. Let me pull up the chat. I was actually looking at another YouTube hat that I want to make that's quite a bit more complicated than this one. Oh my gosh. So we're not going to start that one. I can now put people in timeout for different lengths ranging from 10 seconds to 24 hours. Who knew? Okay, so moderators, guess what? You can time out people for whatever times you want. You guys choose. All right, let me turn this down so you can't hear me. Diamond Queen is here. Hello, hello. Gail, hi Gail. Mickey, hello Mickey. Mickey's all happy. She's got a new computer. I'm sorry, she's got a MacBook. She got a new MacBook. She couldn't take that old computer anymore. Okay. Look at the, I don't know if you guys can see the halo on this yarn. Oh my God. It is real. It is beautiful. Look at this. It's so gorgeous. And it's as pink as it's showing up on camera, believe it or not. Now, where was I? I was right here. Okay. So I finished the base, the crown of the hat. That's this here. And now I'm starting this pattern here where I'm actually just doing double crochets into the third loop. So you've got the first and second loop showing. Makes it kind of a neat looking pattern. So I'm just going to do several rows of that. Berta's here, and she's been a member for 5 months. Thank you, Berta. That is very much appreciated, as always. The bus pulled up. Look at here. Lisa Brown, hello. She's waving. Tia says, hi, sis. I'm leaving this crazy office, but I'm here and listening, timing out people. Yes. Yeah. Tia, they had made her go into the office today, of all places, for God's sakes. She usually works from home, but she had to teach a class, so she is, I have to take this ring off because it gets, I don't know if you can see this ring, it gets caught in the yarn, so we have to take that off. Dawn is here, and Gail, and Cat's Gallery, welcome. Mickey says, indeed, I've been doing the happy dance all day. Oh my God. Lisa's here. Hi, AK Rose, Catherine, Berta. Hello, Berta, my member for 16 months. I'm sorry, 5 months. Where did I get 16 from? Oh, I got that number 16 on the brain. For some reason today, in 2 hours, I lost a ton of subscribers. I think YouTube was cleaning house today. Every now and then they'll do that. They'll take out all the deceased people. And it just happens. They do that every now and then. So, hi, Mama C. Working and lurking. That's just fine, Tammy. Glassnip Simon is here. Hello, hello. Okay, let's, all right. Oh, I was at the end of a row here, wasn't I? Okay, yes. I was at the end of the row. Let me just make sure. Yep, I was at the end of the row. So we're starting a new row. That's a good place to start. This is a bag-o-day pattern. If you want the pattern, I can certainly send it to you. So we're going to chain one. We're going to go back into that hole, and we're going to start. Oh, I did it wrong. We want to go into the back loop. The back loop here, right here. Okay. I have to be really careful because there's so much fuzz here to pull that through. It just, sometimes it wants to stick. So I am still not doing it correctly. Hold on. Hold on. My little hand just wants to fly through it. Nope. We got to go into the, see here, you can see, I don't know if you can see here. Here's loop 1, here's loop 2. I have to go into this back loop, which is actually right there. So let's see. Sometimes it's a little tricky. So I have to use my fingers sometimes. There we go. So we're through that back loop so that the front loop the front 1 and 2 are still there. So it's a super easy pattern. Okay, what is going on in the community out here? Is Berta here, or is she just the member? I don't know if that member thing just pops up. I have no idea. But in any case, if you guys would like to become members, I do a monthly giveaway. And that's coming up here soon. So I am always happy to have new members. You can, there's a link down in the description if you guys want to become members, or you can come become Patreons. I have Patreons that are members and members that are Patreons. See how that just makes that really cool pattern there? This is going to be like such a super soft hat. And I have enough hats. I know that. I just love making hats. Some people like to make scarves and shawls, and I like to make hats. My sister's always telling me, oh no, you know why? Because I forgot about my microphone. Oh my word. Is that better? I apologize. Should I start over from the beginning? I apologize. I'm sure you can hear me now. Okay. Bird is in hiding. Okay. Sue, hello. Thank you for letting me know about the volume. Hey, don't be shy and letting me know things. Mickey's been a member for 20 months, 21 months. Holy moly. That is awesome. All right, where's that loop? Where is the loop? Here it is. It's here. So this is actually the same pattern that I did on this hat here. I showed this set on today's show that I just finished this I finished this infinity scarf cowl, whatever you want to call it. It's really kind of pretty. I love this bloom yarn. It's self-striping, so it makes that little pattern like it's a floral pattern. It's really cool. But, so I had some left over, so I made that hat. It's the same pattern, you can see, because I went into the back loop, so the first and second loop were making the rows. Now down here, I was making the brim, and I ran out of yarn, so I had to order another skein of yarn. When that comes in, I will finish this up, and then I'm going to auction this set off, because pretty soon, winter will be here, and I have to keep you guys clothed, you know. It gives me something to crochet. I love crocheting. Tia's been a member for 34 months. How cool. Everybody's checking their membership. Don't be shy. If you want to become a member, you can become a member for as little as $1.99 a month. That gives you a chance at winning whatever it is I'm going to give away for the month. I think this month, let me go pick out a prize for this month. Hold on. So this month's prize is going to be this. It's a storage container that you can diamond paint. How cool is that? You can diamond paint this. It's one of those cube containers. So I will mail that out to a lucky winner. I'll probably do the drawing on Sunday during my live. More ice cream. You know what, Tia, you are absolutely correct. I don't know what happened to the ice cream. They stopped carrying all those really cool flavors of ice cream, unfortunately. But yeah, we could get back to ice cream. Not on Wednesdays, maybe Sundays. Catherine, hello, hello. Can you guys see what I'm doing? I need to move over just a little bit here. I'll move my Dr. Pepper over here. So I hope you guys also saw that the The pumpkin came in for the pumpkin diamond painting came in. That's for the Halloween event. And I still don't know if she has put up, I still don't know if Crystal Canvas Arts has put up that canvas for sale. I sure hope so. Let's take a look. I don't know. Well, where is it? Hold on. I always go down a rabbit hole when I grab my phone. Crystal Canvas Art Designs. Did she put it up yet? Let's take a look. I don't think so, guys. I don't think so. Yeah, the site looks pretty much the same, but hopefully she'll have time sometime this week to put this up on her site. Doesn't want to work. There it goes. Nope. It does not appear to be... It's not up there yet. Oh well. Someday it will be. Hey, Danielle, nice to see you. How are you? And you scold me when I'm not reading in the live. What are you talking about, Mickey? Did I miss something, Mickey? I don't know what she's talking about. Anyway. Maybe she thinks it's too early. Too early. Am I missing something? I must be missing the conversation. You love the pumpkin. No, you mean too early to post the painting on our website? It shouldn't be. I mean, the event starts October 1st, and this is September. Like, it's in 2 weeks the event starts. Luckily, if you order the when it does go up for sale and you order the painting, it's not coming from China. It's already here in the US, so it won't take long for you to get it. You weren't ready for picking a prize. I have a whole... Fine, Mickey. Okay. I have a whole pile of prizes over in one of the areas over that. No, I'm not ready to pick the prize tonight because I like to give people the opportunity to become members and Patreons so they can participate in the giveaway when I have it on Sunday. So no, I'm not going to draw a prize tonight. Elizabeth, hello. She says, I am knitting at the airport right now. Happy crafting. Well, how cool is that? What are you knitting? Do they let you take knitting needles? I guess they don't care about knitting needles. You could use a knitting needle as a weapon, but yeah. I love you too, Mickey. I just sometimes don't know what you're talking about. Sometimes it's hard to find that third loop because of the halo that's on this yarn. It's so thick, it's sometimes hard to find. Sometimes it's easy to find. I love this pink. This one will actually be my hat because I'm just in love with this color. This is the, where's the yarn? This is what it's called. Vanna's Compliment Lion Brand. It was specially put out for St. Jude's Hospital. I don't know how long I've had this or where I got it. It's called Berrylicious. It's a 4-weight. And it's Vanna White, Lion Brand. I just noticed she has a measurement thing on the side there. That's handy. I'll keep that around. You never know. Elizabeth said, yes, I do. Sometimes I get caught in security with them, but they always let me through. Yeah, I wondered about that because, you know, I guess you could hijack a plane with knitting needles. Weirder things have happened. watched the show today. Some interesting stuff going on in the world. Very interesting. I haven't been on a plane in so long. I used to travel all the time, but not anymore. AK Rose, did you see my comment about what's Berta saying? Berta said, oh, she's going to be in Anchorage. Okay. Yeah. Lois, hello. How are you, sweetie? All right, where am I? Right here. I only have 3 more sections on my event painting, the Fairy Town from Rose Prophet. And then once I finish it, I need to make sure that I have all the windows the way that I want them. Thank you, Lisa. It's been such a quiet week. And it's been cooler. Oh my gosh, 70s during the day. So nice. Hi, Cats Gallery. I see you sneaking in there. How you doing? And I got the tire thing, tire pump for the bicycle. The tires are pumped up. I'm ready to go. Just got to get the lock. So hopefully the lock will come tomorrow. And then I can take off on my bicycle. Watch, I'll have some horrendous bicycle accident. That would be my luck. You haven't watched the video, but you will before you go to bed. It's a good one today, if I do say so myself. Yeah. Couple of interesting trials that started midweek midweek. I was just listening to the openings in that case where the woman killed her wife. So I was listening to that one. Oh, Lisa's not going to be able to get together with Berta because she has chemo that day. I cannot wait for the day when Lisa is done with her chemo. Oh my, I'm sure she can't wait either, but poor thing. It feels like you've been doing it for years. But I know it probably feels that way to you too. And you'll be there at the end of the month for a PET scan, and you don't have the date yet. I want to be in Anchorage on Friday. I want to go to lunch with Berta and Lisa. That would be fun. Elizabeth watched my video today and had never even heard of the cases. I'm deep in Ruby and Jody detail. The thing with Rudy and Jody is, it's all over YouTube right now, but there's not a lot to say about the case. It's early. She was just arrested. She won't see a trial for another year at least. So that's going to be one that, is not going to stay in the forefront for long. It'll die down because there's really not much else to tell. They've got to put a case together against her and the other woman, and that's the former the woman that had the YouTube channel 8 Passengers that was arrested for child neglect. But these are 2 trials. One trial we knew about ahead of time, but it took them 2 weeks to pick the jury on the one trial that I covered today. Well, I'm actually not starting it till tomorrow. But the other trial came out of Florida, Daytona Beach. I try to keep up with Florida because I lived there for so long, and there's always so much good crime that comes out of Florida. Crazy crime, just weird stuff. Yeah. And this was a an officer that was gunned down and died from his injuries 2 months later. Isn't that pretty? I just love this pink. I don't think there's going to be enough to do a scarf. I'm probably not even enough to do another hat, but we'll see. If your scans stay clean, I'll be done with chemo November 2024. Well, that's a whole year. What? Lisa, we have to talk. Oh my gosh. That's, oh my God, it's not even November 2023. That's oh my gosh, your poor body. Oh, I love you. I don't know how you're doing it, but I'm sure your kids are being an incredible help to you. But it's not that, I did cover the initial arrest of uh, Jody and the other lady. I can't even remember her name, and I'll keep going. Just like all the other cases that are pending trial, I'll keep you updated on as they get ready for trial. But like I said, this case is so early. I mean, she was just arrested last week. And the Sarah Boone case, oh my gosh, Sarah Boone. She is the suitcase killer. And she just can't keep a lawyer. She's on lawyer number 7. But, and every time I've said, I can't tell you how many times I've said, okay, trial starts next week on the Sarah Boone case, and then it gets continued because she loses out on her lawyer. I don't think the judge is going to put up with it much longer, though. Berta says, on Thursday, I have endocrinology, oncology, hematology. Never know if endocrinology will make me stay for more testing, so there's a possibility I'll be there on Friday, too. You're talking about your trip to Anchorage? Wow. So Netflix started they put up a new season of Glow Up. I don't know if you guys remember that show. I love it. Ding Dong. It's a British show about makeup. And these makeup artists are so good. And I think they're in season number 5. I've watched all 4 seasons. And now I'm started season number 5 last night. Sue is here. Hi, Sue. It sounds like Bird is just kind of having her blood work checked, is what it sounds like. Oh, of course Tia's watching it. Of all the people I thought if would watch that, it would be Tia. Oh my God. Those guys are so good with makeup, and it's just stuff I would never even dream of doing with makeup. Mickey Sunshine says, the evidence they have, why didn't she take a plea? Who are we talking about? Mickey, why didn't who take a plea? Dear Child is a good movie on Netflix. Okay, I will check that out. Well, you know what they did? All in one week, they put up a new season of Glow Up, a new season of Virgin River, which that's season 5. I love Virgin River. Just the scenery in Virgin River is, if you don't even pay attention to the storyline, the scenery alone is worth the watch. I don't know where that thing is filmed, but it's gorgeous. And then they put up a new season of Call the Midwife. 3 shows that I absolutely love. So I've got plenty to watch at night right now. Oh, the suitcase killer? They have a smoking gun, a video of her actually doing it. Yes, but it's the reason she did it, Mickey. She is claiming a battered woman defense. Now, is it bullshit? Probably. But she has the right to defend to a defense. And they will bring in, and her defense attorney will hire a psychologist to examine her and say whether she's suffering from this battered woman defense. Because you do hear her say on the tape recording that they found on her phone, her recording, taunting him in the suitcase. She does talk about how, she's kind of getting him back for all the things he's done to her. So, and if you are facing the death penalty or life in prison, then you should absolutely plead not guilty. And I mean, what have you got to lose? So I would definitely always plead not guilty in those cases. Always. Berta says, my thyroid's doing weird things, I guess. Nodule grew more, so they want to get it checked. Oh, God, I have one too, a nodule, a goiter. And I never forget when I had to get that thing biopsied. I'm thinking, I took my mom is deceased now, but at the time she was still with us. I took her with me because I took a Xanax, or I took something to calm me down before I went, because I'm thinking they're going to put a needle in my throat and this is going to freak me out. So I took like 2 or 3 of those things. So I was a little relaxed. But then when I get into the biopsy room for this thyroid biopsy, or nodule, not the thyroid, but yeah, whatever, nodules on the thyroid, they it was not one needle, it was like 12 needles. And they're like, well, there's 3 nodules. And I'm like, oh my God. And then I love how they position you, and then they tell you don't swallow. And of course, when someone tells you don't swallow, you want to swallow. So now I'm thinking, oh my God, they're going to put this needle in me, I'm going to swallow, I'm going to die. I got through it, but I've actually been through it a couple of times now, and yeah, no thank you. I would prefer not to repeat that again. Oh, no way. Mm-mm. So that's why I take thyroid medicine. And yeah, you have to have your blood checked every now and then, especially if you're feeling tired and your skin is really dry, then you know that your medicine is probably not working and you need blood work. So fun, huh? Tammy says her defense wants more monies for a special batter doctor. Special. I know what you mean, though. Yeah. For an expert. They needed a doctor to come in and examine the woman, and then make a determination of whether she was suffering from this battered woman syndrome, and that this is why she put him in a suitcase. It's not how I would handle a battered woman situation, but okay. Hi, Jenny. Welcome. Yes, we do hope everything turns out okay, Berta. And I'm sure if Lisa was not busy, she would be there to hold your hand. Because hopefully they're just doing blood work right now, not biopsying. See, that was the original purpose of that hearing that they had, the suitcase murder hearing last week. They originally scheduled that hearing date for her defense attorney to ask for money to hire an expert. But he had to put that on hold because the defense attorney withdrew, and he had to appoint a new attorney who may or may not want to use that defense or use that expert. So who knows? That woman's probably, I'm predicting she's going to end up representing herself. That's my prediction. Lisa Brown says, I had thyroid throat cancer in 2008. How scary is that? It really, really is. Oh, Bertus had 3 biopsies already. Oh, yeah. Are they not the crazies? I mean, oh my God. They're just, yeah. That's just, of any medical thing I would never want to repeat, that's one of them. Childbirth's another. But thank God I'm past that. So I've already done one row. I just started another row. So here's the row that I'm working on now. So I've done 2 rows now. I think I'm going to do, I need to count the rows on this one. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 rows. I could probably finish this by tomorrow if I just sat and watched some TV tonight. What I've been doing is I'll sit out here and craft and listen to the trials till, 9, 10 o'clock, and then I usually go in my room and watch some TV. And now that I've got all these things to watch, oh my gosh, Virgin River, it's so good. They've done something with they've hired someone to show off the scenery because, man, they've changed some of the exterior, like when they would show you the different people's houses, they've changed up the houses and the angles from which they shoot, and man, this stuff is gorgeous out there wherever it is they're filming. I need to look that up. Where do they film Virgin River? Let's find out. Google probably knows, right? Let's ask. Where is Virgin River filmed? I need to go to this place. Vancouver and other parts of British Columbia. Okay. Because it is gorgeous. It figures it wouldn't be here in this country. Nope. Vancouver. Is Vancouver on... I'm about to ask the stupidest question. Is Vancouver, like, where's Vancouver? Eastern Canada? Western Canada? I have no idea. Where's my Canada person? Where is she? She's not here. She'll pop in here soon. I'm pretty sure. She rarely misses a live. I think Vancouver's like more central, isn't it? It's western? Okay, thank you, Berta. They probably could have filmed it in Alaska. I'm sure there's a lot of beautiful scenery in Alaska too. But if you just look at one of the shows and the scenery, like of course the main character, her hobby is jogging, so she's always jogging out in the wilderness, these trails and these bridges that go over the river, and oh, it's gorgeous. Like, who wouldn't want to live there? So it's on the west coast. All right. So if I'm headed to Alaska, if Tia and I are headed to Alaska in our on our road trip, we could go through Vancouver. Then sounds like, Tia, we could do some hiking in Vancouver. Tia, are you up for a hike? I'm sure she is. I like hiking, short distances, not too long. What time is it? Oh my goodness. Gail, last year they found 3 more polyps in my throat, but only one came back bad. We're keeping an eye on it for now, but it's really irritating my throat. Ooh, that sounds terrible. Mine runs in the family. I think all of us have thyroid problems in my family. My dad did. I do. My brother does. Carl, who's not here. You guys know Carl. He's the guy that comes into the chat. He's got a smart mouth. That's my brother. He's very quick-witted. So it's actually supposed to be going this way. This is the hat here, like that. And then it's going to go to the brim, so but it's easier to do this way. I have to get out the different skeins for my next gnome. I actually laid out all those squares a couple of days ago. I cleared the animals off my bed, and I laid out all the squares to try to figure out like how I want to put the thing together, because I've already put some of it together. So I figure I have so many squares. I have 14 squares right now. It's only supposed to be 12. I have 14, and I still have like 7 more squares that I want to do. Luckily, I have a king size bed, so it's going to be a huge, huge blanket. But I think the pattern that I came up with, I only have 6 more spaces for gnomes in this pattern. So one of the holiday gnomes I'm probably not going to do. And it might be the second Halloween gnome. Because there's several Christmas gnomes I want to do. It's kind of hard to believe that I did all those different gnomes. Yes, Gail, Carl is very funny. When you get him going, he's hilarious. Just don't piss him off, okay? You don't want to get Carl mad at you. Oh, Lisa, that's sweet of you. She's offering prayers for Berta. Where is this? There we go. Do you ever get tired of pink? I don't. I really don't. I'm tired of looking at this fuzz. I love the fuzz, but it's hard to crochet with. There's got to be a way that, like, as we age, we could just swap out parts. Like, can I have a new thyroid? Just put me on the list for a new thyroid. Right after I get a car, I'll get a thyroid. I could use a new back, too. Feels like we're falling apart, doesn't it? We're falling apart. So I talked to my friend over at Diamond Painting Drills yesterday because she got her pumpkin. Jen and I paid for her to have a pumpkin canvas, and we're bouncing some ideas around about putting together an enhancement kit for that painting. But it's probably going to be more like a kit that it would enhance any Halloween painting, because there aren't a lot of the pumpkin paintings available once they do go on sale. So we're trying to make put an enhancement package together that would go with pretty much anything that has fall colors in it or Halloween colors. So as soon as that goes on sale, I'll let you know. You ordered a different painting from Crystal Canvas, just in case. Amy Reed. She is the owner of Crystal Canvas. She's going through a lot right now. I think she doesn't have her business partner anymore, and she's working tons of hours. So she's doing the best she can. I understand. Life throws you curveballs sometimes. Don't I know, right? I'm trying to think how long it's been since I rode a bicycle. I'm afraid to get on the thing and ride it, to be honest with you, because I feel like, hopefully it's not going to be a big deal. I think it's probably been maybe about 3 years since I rode a bike, maybe 5. I don't know. Maybe I'll buy a motorcycle or a moped. Is your back issues from the car accident? Yeah, it just, here's the problem with the car accident. It, my neck and back don't bother me so much if I stay away from crafting all day. If I didn't spend my day hunched over, diamond painting or crust, I do a lot of crafting in one day. I'll spend 6-8 hours crafting because I'm listening to trials and doing research and writing scripts. And so it's, it's aggravates, it's keeping it from healing, I guess. So I do try to put heat on it a couple of times during the day. Hi, Angie. How are you? Angie's a crocheter too. How you doing, Ange? This would be a really great time for you guys to hit that thumbs up button. I would really appreciate that. And if you guys have friends that are crafters that you think they might enjoy listening to true crime while they craft, feel free to forward any of my shows to them to watch. And if some of you do share the video, I do know that some of you do, and I'm always appreciative. So we still have a few more weeks for the Great Escape event. We haven't given away the grand prizes, which are 2 gift cards to, or is it 2? I don't know. It's Dreamer Design canvases or gift cards. I don't remember, but really good ones. Yep. Just got back from Walmart with 8 balls of yarn for an Afghan. You have to figure out what design type. Oh, you just have to figure out what design type you want. Oh, okay. Well, corner to corner is always the easiest to do. The quickest, I think, but that didn't take me long to do that little baby blanket that I did. But I literally have so much yarn here. I have a whole bunch more like blue puzzle yarn that I could make an Afghan with. I'm looking at something else. I don't know what that is. Some more blue and purple yarn that I could make an Afghan with. I've got tons of it. I have a lot of 3-weight yarn that I don't really work with 3-weight much. I got to start finding some 3-weight patterns so I can get rid of some of this 3-weight yarn. Sue's working on an Afghan now. Well, maybe, Sue, you could share your pattern with Angie. And I don't buy yarn at Walmart because they don't usually put it on sale. You usually have to pay full price when you go to buy yarn at Walmart. And I'm not a fan of Red Heart. I really don't care for it. Especially the Super Saver. Ugh, no thank you. Elizabeth's on the Afghan train too. Yes. Well, I'm telling you, once I get this gnome Afghan done, it is going to be so large. I'm just looking at the stack of squares that I have. Yeah, it's huge. Like I said, I've done 14 of them so far. You like Brene? Some of Brene I like, not all. I like Brene Pop. I like Brene Pop, but what was I doing with Brene recently that I just didn't like the yarn? It was Brene yarn, but it was very stiff yarn. I just didn't care for it. All right, we finished another row. Woohoo! I'm just going to go in the back loop here. There we go. So we got 3 rows done. We can just sit here all night and chit chat, and you know. How many hit the thumbs up button? Raise your hand. Let me look. Let me see. There's 34 people here. And we got 13 thumbs up. Okay. Roughly half of you hit the thumbs up button. To me, it's just kind of automatic. If I look at a YouTube video, I figure whoever made that video, you know, took the time and effort to make that video, I'll give them a thumbs up. Very rarely I never give thumbs down, because I just, you know, sometimes I'll just leave without giving them a thumbs up, but rarely. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. I'm trying to figure out where I got this yarn. I don't know if someone gave this to me or if I bought it. It looks like something I would buy, but I don't know. It's going to be really pretty when I finish. If I finish it tonight, I'll wear it during the show tomorrow. I have to get back to wearing hats. Remember, I used to wear hats in every show. Didn't realize there was a wash hands emoji. I didn't either. They have emojis for everything. Angie said, Beck had to go let my dog Tucker out. He's so bossy for a little 2 to 3 pound dog. Oh my word. My daughter had a dog like that. It was, what was it? It was a min pin. A miniature pincher. Bless little thing's heart. He ran out and got hit by a car one day. Because he's so tiny. What the heck is going on here? Come on. All right, my allergies are kicking in here. All right, 1 second. Sorry about that. Gail says, yes, I remember your cool hat. Oh, I've still got them. I've sold some of them. I've given some away. I've made some for the grandkids that they open them and you never see the hat again. So I do have one grandchild that enjoys the hats that I make for him, but the other ones, they could care less. So I'm done making things for the grandkids because they have their own styles, you know. But I used to wear like a different hat every day. I want to go back to that. You know, now that the 100-degree weather is over with, knock on wood, I don't want that to ever come back. Oh, Lisa has a Rebecca hat. You have more than one, I think. You've got a few. You crocheted 2 galaxy hat patterns from Bag a Day. And one of hers, she taught me how to crochet last year. Bag a Day is the best. Her tutorials are so good. This is a Bag a Day pattern. Just look out her bucket hat patterns, and you'll find this pattern. Not the one where she does a felting, but there's a couple of bucket hats. One where she makes it out of wool, and then she felts it, and then there's just a regular hat that she makes. I don't know if you guys remember when I first started crocheting. I that was what, 4 years ago on the channel, and you guys were helping me, and I was getting all frustrated. And I would take everything out. I would like just take the whole hat apart and start over several times. I remember one hat, I must have started that thing over 4 times. But I got it done. Okay, we have a few more minutes to go. So I'm going to be with Mickey Sunshine Creates Friday night for our event, The Great Escape 2023. And then on Sunday, I'll be live at 11 Central. And I will also be live at 7:30 p.m. for game night. So put those on your calendars. If you're bored and you want something to watch, I'm always here. Angie said, yes, I have made many shawls of her and ponchos. I love making the galaxy hat. It was so much fun. I'll have to look that one up, galaxy hat. I made a poncho and then I hated it. I gave it to my sister. I just thought I look silly in a poncho. I really do. And I don't even remember I just remember making it. Now my sister has it. She loves it. Mickey says, not sure I'll be using the MacBook. I'm waiting for a hub from Amazon so I can connect my cameras. Oh, you mean for Friday's live? Okay. It takes, they overnighted you the MacBook, but they can't, it takes them a week to send you the the connections. Apparently the MacBook doesn't have the right connections for the webcams. They don't use USBs on the MacBook. They use something else, some other connection. Because Apple just likes to be different than everybody else. So I'm going to keep working on this hat while I listen to the trial, the opening statements from that new case today. And then if I finish it, I'll wear it tomorrow. If not, I'll show you my progress at least. Angie said, I made my first one and didn't like it or the colors and won't wear it. Oh, your poncho. I just don't look good in a poncho. I just didn't care for it. Yeah. I certainly have enough yarn to make another poncho, but my sister likes the color green, and I don't have a lot of green yarn. Mickey said, I bought my own hub from Amazon. The MacBook Air only has 2 USB-C Thunderbolt connects, and my peripherals are all regular USB. Yeah, but why is it taking so long to get it? I mean, Amazon, you can usually get it next day. Not everything. I ordered that that one skein of yarn that I needed for the other set that I showed you, and now they're telling me it won't be here till the end of the month for this other skein of this yarn here. Yeah, so I've just put it aside for now. And then I want to make I want to make something out of this. This came in one of my Santa sacks, like the mystery Santa sacks. This huge ball of pink yarn. I have another one, a huge ball of blue yarn too. It is like 700 yards, I think. Let me see. Yeah, 765 yards. But I have no idea what I want to do with it. I think it's a 4-weight. Yeah, it's a 4-weight. So I haven't decided what I want to open it and see what it feels like. There's Dippin' Time. I told you she'd show up eventually. Were your ears buzzing? We were talking about you. Actually, you know what? It feels like a Red Heart kind of yarn. It came from, where did it come? I think it came from Lion Brand. What's it say? Mega Ball Aaron. I don't know. But that's what it feels like a Red Heart. Anyway, I'll figure out something to do with that. Angie said, make the galaxy hat with that pink or for breast cancer awareness. Oh, there you go. What does the galaxy hat look like? I don't even know. Dippin' Time's talking to Berta. Let's see. Galaxy. Let me look that up. Galaxy hat. Galaxy. Oh, it would help if I could spell or type Galaxy, Galaxy hat, crochet, pattern. I think I've made this hat before. I'm betting you I've made that hat before. I'm sure of it. I didn't know that's what they called it. But looking at it with the puff stitches and stuff, I'm sure I've made that. Now, here's a hat I've never made. That's cool. Oh, where did it go? Oh, this hat here. Galaxy Baggy Bean. Look at how cute that is. I like that hat. Can y'all see that? That's pretty cool. This is the hat that I'm making here. This is the pattern that I'm using. It's the crochet flapper hat. You can wear it all different ways. It's a bucket hat. So that's what, what's the other thing? I love crochet stuff. I should not be looking down this rabbit hole. Oh my gosh, look at all this stuff. I want to make it all. Oh, you can cover your ears with that one. There's one that I saved that I'm going to be making as well. Let's see. Where is it? Library. This hat right here. Oh, she's not showing it. Wait a minute.
Hello everyone, welcome back to
Let me see if I can get her to the end where she's showing it. Nope. Show the hat. Oh, you can't see it. It has this really pretty, it's like a bucket hat, but it has this really pretty pattern that she does on the edge. So that'll be next. Winter is coming. That's exactly right, Sue. You know, and they retreat. Oh my gosh, I'm looking forward to all of that. Oh my gosh, winter is coming. The retreat next year. Well, that's not winter, but they've already picked all the people for the retreat. They did a drawing for the general public, and all those people have been chosen. So I'm super excited. Now I just got to pay for the retreat. The retreat that I go to is the one in Michigan. That's Jen DP Addiction Adventures retreat. That's the only one I go to anymore. I don't go to the one in Texas anymore. Melissa McCartney's retreat. I don't go to that one anymore because it's turned into more of a cross stitch retreat, which is fine too. I don't mind cross. I love cross stitch, but I don't love Texas. I told you guys I'm wanted in Texas. I got another mail from their Texas authority the other day. I owe them $25 for taking the wrong lane one night. Joanna, girls, I went sweater shopping. Oh my God. What? Joanna, you have to show us. Oh my God. She went sweater shopping. I got a Women Within catalog the other day, and it had the most gorgeous ombre sweater on the cover of this. And it's one of those long sweaters with the pockets, and I just love that sweater. You don't come to Texas. Wait a minute. Yeah, don't come to Texas. Well, here's what happened. You know that I was going through Dallas. I don't know if it was in Dallas when it happened or if it was south of that, but like I couldn't tell where the HOV lane was or wasn't, and like the signs were all screwed up, and I ended up in a lane that I really should not have been in, and it was pay the toll by, I don't know. Anyway, I owe them money, and someday they'll get it. Maybe. I'm just going to avoid Texas. Joanna says, we're in the witness protection program. I hate Texas. My sister lived there for a few months before she moved in with me, and that was the catalyst for her moving in with me. She's like, I can't take Texas. I got to get out of here. Can I move in with you? I'm like, sure. Yeah. Texas is not for me. No, thank you. It wouldn't be on my place, you know. It's not on my list of places where I want to live ever. No. Probably ended up in the express lane. Yeah, I think that's what it was. It might have been an express lane. I just couldn't tell, you know, when you're following your GPS and it's not matching where, I don't know. It's been a few years that I've owed them this money. And every now and then they'll send me, you know, a notice and, you know, like, this is your last warning if you don't pay us. They're probably going to send like marshals out to arrest me someday. They'll be knocking on the door, and I'll be telling my sister, don't answer it. It might be the Jehovah's Witness. Don't answer it. And it'll be the Texas Rangers waiting to apprehend me. I'll go with them if they let me crochet in jail, but apparently that's not a thing. You can't crochet in jail. Oh well. Or diamond paint. I would go crazy in jail without something to do with my hands. My hands have always got to be doing something. Cross stitch, crochet, diamond paint. I'm always got to be doing something. They'll send the Texas Rangers. I'm sure they will. Yeah. All right, guys, that is the show for tonight. Please make sure you hit that thumbs up on your way out. There's 44 people watching. Pretty please. Everybody 1, 2, 3 right now. It's overall. It's down underneath that beautiful crafting logo, Crafting and Crime logo. Just give it a boop, and I will see you guys tomorrow in Crafting and Crime Daily. Go watch today's episode. You don't want to miss it. Yep. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day. Oh, her flight is boarding. See, we kept Elizabeth company. She put her knitting away. She's getting on the plane. Have a great night, everybody. Love you all. Bye.